makadishe ini ndekwa Caroline Charumbira. Ndoshanda ndiri kuHarare, ndiri technical head wema-crop chemicals. Asi tauya kuno kuChipinge kuti timbosangana nevarimi tichizwawo ma-challenges amuri kusangana nawo, nekuti ma-expectations enyu ekuti munoda kutiwo ana ETG tinge asi ndine mibvunzo yandoda kuti mundipindure tichifamba takadaro. Handisi kuti muri comfortable kuti toita zveneshona here kana kuti nechirungu whatever. Saka ndoita hangu nechirungu kati tichingofamba takadaro zvakanaka. Saka pekutanga ndaikukumbira mungotiitirawo introduction kuti murani, munorima kupi, munorima how many hectares, makatanga rini kurima, all that information.
All right. I'm Lucas Chirume. I'm a small-scale farmer in Foroma. We started in 2022. It's a small farm. It's about 10 hectares. We grow coffee, macadamia, pineapples, bananas, and then seasonal crops like maize, groundnuts, beans. That's our main preoccupation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through your last input purchase from deciding to buy and actually using it?
Yeah. Okay. Especially for both macadamia and coffee, there's a lot you buy. Compound J, and then chemicals for spraying, such as Thunder, Power Paste, lots of things, there are many. And then AN we also buy. We buy also D, compound D for planting seasonal crops like maize. We also buy compound C for groundnuts, but normally it's compound L, but it has not been available this season. I'm not quite sure why. So there's a lot we buy on a continuous basis, especially for coffee and macadamia. Yeah.
Is there someone who recommends or advises you on when you do your inputs buying?
Yeah, through experience and also training by TechnoSec, which is, I think it's an NGO, which has partnered Nespresso from Switzerland. They provide training. So we've been undergoing training for the past 12 months. And yeah, they give us advice. And then on the macadamia side, we've got Parrogate. I don't know whether you know them. They also give technical services.
Were there any sales agronomists representatives in touch with you, and what experience do you have with them?
Yeah, agronomists, we see them here and there, especially from Agritech. Yeah, they come, although infrequently, and give us advice. We wish they could be coming more frequently.
Okay. So when you buy a new product, how confident are you on how to use it correctly? Would you ask for advice if you are not sure?
Normally,
products.
We consult the suppliers in most cases. So if I buy from ETG, like today I'm buying mop, so I ask the guys, how do I use it? I give them the crop and the age, and then they tell me. So I always do that, and after doing that, I always consult our trainers, and even agronomists.
Okay. Okay, don't you think there is more which needs to be done, especially if it's a new product, maybe by the supplier of that product? Don't you think they need to do more?
Yeah, I think you are right. What we are seeing is, I think the manufacturers are not doing enough to educate their customers, their agents, so that they pass on the correct information to the buyers, to the farmers. Because farmers sometimes they struggle. So it's important, like ETG, if you've got your own brand, which might be different to the old brands that are known, you have to do more and educate the clients. You have to be patient with the clients. You must understand the caliber of your clients. Like here in Chipinge, is small scale. Your staff have to be patient with them and explain how to use it, explain the advantages of using your product vis-a-vis others, because most of these people grew up knowing certain brands, and maybe yours might be better quality and a good price. So sometimes you might have cheaper products, but if you don't market them well, just because you've got some established brands, people will just rush for those, and yet maybe yours perform better. So you just need to market yourself.
Okay. How often do you purchase your inputs?
Being a small scale farmer, what we do is we buy on a monthly basis, small quantities, every month. We don't stop 12 months. Because sometimes we realized if you say, yeah, we'll buy when we need it, you won't have the cash flow to do it. So it's better to buy. And sometimes it's wiser to do that because some of these products you have seasonal surges in prices. So if you buy it now, you lock it. All you need is good storage. So that's what we do. So if you talk to your guys here, they now know me because I always come almost every month. I also come from Harare, but I come down here every month. So instead of buying from Harare, it's better to come and buy here. Yeah.
How currently do you decide which inputs to use and where to buy them?
I think, like I said, I buy every month. I now know what inputs I need at what time. So I buy well in advance. So in fact, what I do is I say for this coming season, what are my requirements? Because the quantity of inputs we use, especially for trees, macadamia, and coffee, they increase every year because of the age of the plant. So I sit down, like before end of this month, I'll sit down and say, for next year, what do I need for coffee, for macadamia, given the new ages. So I say, okay, compound J, how much do I need?
Yes.
Like the same with the pesticides. Thunder, how much do I need? Because we don't spray one type of chemical through and through. because otherwise these pests sometimes they develop some resistance. So we change thunder, this someone power pest, this much. So, there's another one called fast attack, this right. And so there is a heavy spraying that is done for coffee, especially from August to say December when it's flowering. You have to spray almost every week, but exchanging the chemicals. So that's what we do. For seasonal cropping is the same. We say which crops do we want to grow and what hectarage. And then you determine the quantity. Then I start buying. And from where normally it's quality of the product, availability, and price. So for us, sometimes in Chipinge, the problems that is there is unavailability of products. So before I come down here, I call the local suppliers. Do you have this? Do you have this? If they don't have, then I buy it back. If it's locally available, I just come and buy. So that's how it is. I think that's the issue which you as new entrants need to address. In Chipinge, we've got frequent shortages of key products, inputs, fertilizers, and chemicals, even herbicides. The farmers in Chipinge now, they have woken up. They realize that if you want to do large hectares of crops, seasonal crops like maize, and you can't do hand weeding. You use chemical. But again, advisory services, what is the impact of using the herbicides on the soil? So people want to know.
The residual effects.
The residual effect. People need to know.
Thank you. Let me select the questions.
Okay.
Are there any brands or products that you prefer, and what makes them favorable to you?
Yeah. For me, like I said, I was a manager here. I was branch manager at Standard Chartered Bank, and I used to visit these large-scale farmers, seeing what they were doing. So there are certain brands which they were mentioning those days, and which I grew up knowing. So if it's fertilizers, I know compound D, ammonium, we always call it ammonium nitrate, we always call it top, and then compound J. Those are the ones we know very well. But with time, things change. There are new suppliers who come in, and if I'm educated and I understand the new product, the composition. Composition, I don't know what you call them.
That's the composition is what makes the product.
Those ones. Then if I see, because I know what D is, I know what compound J is, I know what, which other one? Ammonium nitrate is.
Yes.
Then if I know the composition is the same, for me, it's not here or there. It's a new product. But what I want is the education to tell me it's either it plays the same role as the established one, or it's even better. Or if it's slightly different, why is it different? What are the benefits? So I think for you guys, what you need to do is you've got your new brands, and it's educating the people, right? And on your labels, I don't know, on your bags or whatever, you must clearly indicate the composition. Get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Composition, and then you add to it. Like I saw on your D, you say Falcon D. Then people know it. Then you say, this is our new brand. It's D, but this is how it works. These are the compositions. I think people, once they are enlightened like that, they'll go for your product.
Okay.
And what will matter is your customer service. If people see that they are getting advisory service, they will come. So it's important. Your frontline people must be patient with the people. They must know the caliber of the people they are dealing with. Be patient, be available 24 hours a day. Like one group I am on here for one of your competitors. They are very patient. Some of the questions that are asked, they are annoying, but they remain cool. You post something and say, we've got this product, this is the price. 5 minutes later, somebody comes, do you have this? And what is the price? The same one.
The same question.
You go back and say, yeah, we have it. You don't say, yeah, but are you not on the group? We posted this yesterday. It's like they don't know. These guys, they don't know. I was in Harare, and so I wrote. I said, do you have those misty prayers? I said, do you have the misty prayers? And what there was a list of products I wanted. Then the response was, are you not on the group? Then I said, I'm on the group, but you last posted your prices 5 days ago. And I'm in Harare. I want to know whether you still have them now, so that I can come and buy there. Then, I said to myself, these people, how can they say this? You can't say that. And the mist blower was not on the list anyway. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So those are some of the things which put off customers. So like I say, you deal with the different customers. They don't know. I do the same to Farm and City. I do the same to ZFC. I do the same to VET. And they respond properly. Farm and City, we used to have a problem, and I reported them to their bosses. So these are some of the things which you guys don't know. The owners of ETG, I know them. They are in Tanzania and Kenya. I know them. I met them in Dubai when I was working in Dubai about 10 years ago. I know them. So I nearly contacted them when these guys did not do a proper job.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's important that customer, what will make you successful here is customer service and availability of products. I think the key issue, know what products are in demand here and are not available here. It's the shortages locally in Chipinge, not just for ETG but all the other suppliers. Yeah.
And let's go for the one question that I really want to answer on credit. How do you get credits for your inputs financing?
I think, to be honest, we are just a small player, and we didn't think it was necessary for us to get any credit facilities. What we did was, my wife runs another business in Harare, so all we decided to do was to lend the farming operation some capital.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we move on, because it's a small operation, it's not huge. It's just 10 hectares, so we could finance it ourselves.
Yes.
But obviously, I hear some of my colleagues, they get credit inputs, and then when they sell, they pay back. Yeah. Especially on the coffee side, even macadamia. But for us, we haven't reached that stage.
That stage, yeah. Okay, but that would be the ideal.
Yes, that's how you can tie in your customers.
Okay.
But you just have to have good credit control facilities.
Yes.
And then you talk with the buyers so that maybe you can deduct it source. So if it's coffee, you go to Zimbabwe Coffee Mill, you make arrangements with the farmer's blessing, you deduct it source. If it's macadamia, you do the same. You deduct it source.
Okay.
Yeah. But obviously you have to do your due diligence.
Yes.
If you just give everybody, you'll have trouble.
Yes. Okay, that's what everyone is saying. That you need to select. You need to know the farmers.
Exactly. You just need to visit them, and otherwise, you'll have problems.
We have problems. Yeah, that's why I think that's why it wasn't being done all along.
Yeah.
And on the mobile online buying, how do you feel on that? Buying online, your inputs online.
Yeah, for some of us, we are enlightened. You know, yeah, it's no brainer. Okay. One can do that. Yeah, but yeah.
Do you see it working like in this environment or in this area?
Selectively, yes.
Okay.
It can work. Yeah, that's why I was saying you need to know your customers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because the bulk of the people here, digitally, they are still behind. They have to use this one, phoning and WhatsApp.
And WhatsApp, those are the two.
Yeah, that's it. But maybe, again, this is where you come in, you educate them, train them. I think the other thing is, which you should have done quickly, was to have a sort of a conference. Here we are, ETG. Here in Spain. Here we are. This is who we are. These are our products. What do you need from us?
Okay. And we go through like architects. How or we go through the associations.
I'm not quite sure now about the modalities, but yeah, you are a new entrance into Chipinge. You want to sell yourself.
Yes.
I think if you advertise on radio, TV, I'm not quite sure whether it will be, but on radio, you have your banners here, like you say, 15 January, we are going to have our conference here, and yeah, on even WhatsApp on that group. We want to know more about Chipinge. We want to know about you, our customers. We want you to know our products. We want to know what you need. That will give you a mileage. It might be costly for you, but I think it's worthwhile. I think one thing you don't know, you've got competitive advantage of being a manufacturer, supplier. Yeah, because while I was in Harare, I went to Farming City. I wanted to buy bendazole, and then they said 17 or 16 I can't remember. And I said, but why is yours expensive? And then they said, why are you saying that? I said, I know somebody who is selling this same product for 11. And they said, who is it? I said, I don't know. But if you do your competitor benchmarking, you know. Then one of them said, we know it's ETG. They've got the advantage of being the manufacturer. You see? So those are some of the things you need to sell.
Yes.
So at the moment, I think your products are doing well, but the issue is brand name. People have got fixated brands in their minds. I want compound G, I want top, I want compound J, I want, then you have got your own, say, methylene or whatever. But some of us will ask, Elvis, you said methylene, what is this? It's equivalent to which brand I know. You get what I'm saying? But you guys have to do it, and this is why that conference is important. You sell your new products and say, this is equivalent to this, it's better than this, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So they become comfortable. Right now, most people are comfortable with your Falcon D. No problem, because it's well marketed. But when it becomes methylene,
on the chemical part,
it
we are
becomes a
not
problem.
here. It's now it's still a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had products which were sold to you which were fake or counterfeit?
No, because I'm always very careful. I also go to establish suppliers, but if you buy on the streets, obviously you have a problem. But the other issue which I had a fight with some of the suppliers, I didn't know. They said we got a promotion. Meanwhile, they were selling expired products. So I went back and fought with them to say, no, you can't cheat me like this. Yeah. So now when I buy, I look at the expiry dates. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but not fake. I don't buy from the informal market. No, it's established suppliers.
Okay. Okay. So what's your biggest worry for the coming season? After we finish this season, do you have any worries for your next farming season?
For the next farming season, I think my worry, it could be the rain season. Yeah. If we don't have a good rain season, what it means is we've got a small dam there on the farm. So we've got irrigation facilities for if it doesn't rain and our small dam is not full, then we might have challenges irrigating our crops. And normally we do green meals in winter, we do onions in winter, things like that. We might have a challenge. I think that's our main worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
On irrigation, talk about irrigation. Where do you normally buy your irrigation equipment?
It's mostly in Harare, because some of the requirements are not here. So I think it's for you. It's another area you can look at. Most people are trying to run away from rain-fed agriculture, even the small one. If you move around Chipinge now, you see trucks with irrigation pipes and all those things. So yeah, I normally buy in Harare, but I see pipes are now available here. But the challenge is sometimes they don't have the correct sizes, especially the big ones. 90 millimeter, 60, 40, 50.
Okay, thank you. Is there another service that you think you should be provided to enhance your farming experience as a closing remark?
Mostly, I think it's agronomist advisory services. We are not seeing them often. like our agriculture officers, and it has been long. I know they cover maybe the whole district or 2 districts, so sometimes it's difficult. But I think it would help for suppliers like you to just provide such advisory services. Even if you visit the farmer, or even once a half year, that's enough. But then you get to understand, what the farmer needs, and how you can close that gap. So it's very important. Like I told you, I was a branch manager here. We were lending to them. I was the one approving all those applications, but I would make sure I go there and understand what is happening on the ground, and then make my own judgment. So it's important that you guys go out and see for yourself what challenges they are facing, what requirements they are facing. From the challenges, that's where you can come up with new products. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's important that you do that. Yeah. I'm not bragging, but I've been involved in farming for a long time. In Zimbabwe, in West Africa, in countries like South Africa, Zambia, Angola, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. Ghana, Nigeria, all those areas with different climates, but it's the same. Yeah. So I think that's what you need to do. You guys, you have got great opportunities here if you get it right as a new entrant. Customer service, you need to conscientize your staff that they are dealing with a different caliber of customers here. It's mostly small scale, and they are not all that enlightened. They need to be patient with them and seem to be helpful, even at 1 a.m. Develop a friendship with them. Yeah. And it must go beyond the WhatsApp group. They must know their customers by name. I think I was saying to this lady, she was saying to me, "What's the name, by the way?" I said, "I'm not going to give you my name. I come here several times. You must know." Yeah, that's what I do wherever I go. So if I go to Farm and City, they greet me by name. If I go to a certain hardware in the main street, they greet me by name. Yeah, this is what we do even in our small family company. You must know the customers. Yeah. And they must not wait for the customers to join. I have come in to buy for the first time. Say, what's your contact number? We want to be contacting you when we have new products or whatever. So they must be adding more people. I think I can show you what my wife was saying this morning. It's the same thing. Let me just, I might be wasting your time.
No. I've got all the time.
But I just want to show you.
We appreciate that.
You see, this is our small business. My mother was saying, my wife was saying, "Are you not adding new customers?" Morning, mother. Through Edamang Manamba, Arikuti invite at Satitaona. And then I say, you can say that again. Tingadai tichiona new additions every day. Because my customers are where and that's how it is.
Yes.
And
This also.
so it's the same thing. But sometimes there's tendency kana vanenge vachingoti kana vanenge vazobvunza kuti mune gurupu here todawo kupinda tovapinza aiwa but it should be your initiative.
Tamude here tiri negurupu iri tokupinzai here. Okay.
Yeah. So those are some of the things we just need to do, but you have made a good name for yourself. It's only I think, like I said, it's understanding your customer base. You've got very influential people in society, senior politicians. Then you've got the enlightened people. Then you've got the less entitled. So you must meet the requirements of each and segment.
Each and every group.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's all.
Thank you.
Okay.
I would like to thank you very much, boss. I know you were in a hurry, but I really appreciate that amount of time that you have managed to give us to do this, and I think we have learned a lot from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome.
Tinotova free ndoda kuti zvamira sei
handiti kai wamaita zvenyu tinotenda. Okay.